This is our new cable. We've got a taped end on it. It doesn't mean anything being red, it's just electrical tape. What we're gonna do is string it back through. I'm gonna take the access and put it on my side for right now. I'm gonna feed it back to the top between that roller, the slack rope roller, and right back into the clamp itself. Just like so. I usually leave about an inch, inch and a half or so of cable slipping through the clamp itself. And then once I've got it slipped through, I start at that point and I just tighten back up on my clamps. Back through, leaving about the same amount, about an inch and a half sticking through the clamp itself. And then tighten up your clamp. You take the excess of the new cable and just lower it to the ground. Do the same thing to the other one. What we're doing now is we're stretching out the new cable. Both new cables are now attached, and the guys helping me down below have already stretched these out. What you want to do is make sure that you start your first wrap on your drum. You see the grooves right here? It's just all one groove all the way around. Check the other side. Do the same thing. And then using a handheld remote, you're just going to bump it up. You're not going to do it all at once. You're just checking to make sure that these are falling into the grooves. Okay, see how it kinked over? That's why you stop it. Reinstall it back onto the reel. Okay, we just keep winding up until the end of my cable is down to where I can reattach it to the gripper. Okay, we're going to stop right there, and now we reattach it to the gripper. We slide it through first, and it's a little short right here, so what I want to do is bump it down. That's why we took the slack ropes off or tied them back so I can get more slack or more cable down. So I'm just going to use a handheld remote. Okay, about right there. I'm going to take and turn it. I'm going to pull and make a loop and go back through the same hole. The important step that you want to look at right here is that the lifting part of this cable is to the spline. You don't want it to go to the front. You want it always to follow the same clamping framework when you reattach it. You don't want this on this side. This is where you want to start at. What you have in that position, you can reinsert the wedge, and then once it's reinserted to that point right there, grab the live side of this cable and just ease it back to you. And what it does is it sucks that cable back in there with the clamp, and there you go. Push it through, rotate it, put it back through the same hole, take your wedge, pull on the live side, and that's it. There's more that we're going to do with this because it's not level. I normally have about 4 to 6 inches of the dead cable hanging out, and that's just my starting point.